Hey Primetimers, welcome back. This is your host Dominic from the Primetime Treasure eBay store and YouTube channel. I want to thank all the longtime Primetimers for continuously coming back and supporting this channel. People like Esme and Jesse and Aaron and Val / Hickory Springs and Kerry Berry's mom and Jersey and Daniela. All of you, I cannot possibly name everyone with over 1,100 subscribers, but I appreciate all the comments that you leave down below and just all the support and love that you give to the channel. Really, really appreciate it. If you are new to this channel, welcome in as a new prime timer. There's over 225 videos here dedicated to reselling, so make sure you go check this out. I work full-time as a board-certified neuropsychologist, so I love to do these types of psychology of negotiation videos, which I'm going to get into in just a moment. I've done others, but not one exactly like this, which has to do with taking a situation where you have two potential buyers who've made you an offer and playing the buyers off of one another to make the deal that's in your best interest that will maximize your profit. So we're going to go over that in just a moment, but I actually just had an offer come in right now for a sign that I picked up at an estate sale. You may remember it. I don't know if the offer is good or not. I haven't checked it out. So why don't we go check it out. We're going to do a live response here. I got this one that just got paid, this Vampirella book for 20 bucks. But we're going to go see what we got for this sign here and see if the deal is decent. I'm just going to take you through my mindset live on it. Okay, so not bad. Okay, so this is a sign that if you remember, it's a plastic version of this motor oil sign. Now, I had picked it up, found it behind pressed up against a wall, pretty like an hour or so into the estate sale. No one had looked behind this. Basically, it was just a bunch of items were kind of like pressed against it, and no one just took the time to kind of look behind them. And I found this sign just sitting there. Now, if this was a metal sign, it would be worth hundreds of dollars, but it's not. But it's still vintage and it still has some good value to it. Here to offer is $50. I've got it up at $69.99. Very light, very easy to ship. What am I going to do in this situation? What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a counter offer, and I'm going to counter in the middle. I love doing that because when you make that counter offer right in the middle like that, what you're doing is both sides feel like they are making the same degree of sacrifice. It's exactly right there in the center. I'm giving a little, you're giving a little. Let's close the deal, make it happen. You want the item, I want the sale. No one needs to feel like they have to save face. It's just the best way to approach these situations. When you get an offer that's close to what the market value is or close to what you have the item up as. Do not meet in the middle when a person is sending you an offer that's nowhere close to what you want for it or is nowhere close to what the market value is. So if this person would have sent me an offer of $20 or $15, I just would have declined it. I would not have even sent a counter offer. I have a whole separate video on that whole decision process on why I do that. So you can go check that video out if you want to. But right now I'm going to do a counter offer for $59.99. And let me show you how I respond to this. I say, I keep it positive, so I'm going to go down here. Say hello and thanks for your offer. So I like to stay real positive in the beginning and the whole way out. So hello and thanks for your offer. Okay. So I'm going to say I can meet you halfway. So I'm emphasizing where I'm meeting you halfway at $59.99 plus, or we'll say with free shipping. I emphasize that because not everyone actually checks to see whether or not the shipping is free. Most people do, but there are some people who don't realize it. So just emphasize that point again, that the shipping is free. And it kind of also tells the person, hey, look, I'm meeting halfway, plus I'm giving you free shipping. It just kind of reinforces it. Even if they do know that, reinforces that you're doing the free shipping. So I can meet you halfway, $59.99 with free shipping. And then I just say, if that works, this is yours. So I want that person, when I say that, if that works, this is yours. You know, I'm when I say if it works, I'm not assuming that definitely the person's going to buy it, but I'm saying this is yours. I want the person to basically feel it. I want them to almost taste it. Like they could, that item is just like, just this close away. All they have to do is hit that button and it's theirs. I want them to get that feeling because they obviously want it. Remember that. If someone took the time to send you an offer that's respectful, they want it. Chances are they want to close that deal. And so then I just say thanks, or, you know, thank you. Exclamation point. So I'm starting it off positive. I'm ending it off positive, being polite. There we go. Short and simple. Review the offer. Make sure it's correct. Submit it. And there we go. You know, one of the things I also look at in terms of factoring in whether or not this is going to work out in terms of this meet in the middle approach, which works the majority of the time, is if the person has, feedback that's in like the hundreds or in the tens, tends to work better than people who have like 10 billion feedbacks who've been around the road a while and, they know all the, negotiation techniques and strategies. Sometimes people with like that many feedbacks may just be very firm on, their offer price and not wanting to budge off of it, which, that's their choice if they want to do that. But, you're at least showing that you're willing to meet in the middle there. So let's see, maybe we'll check back into this. Maybe we'll make a sale here, right here, live doing this this whole negotiation. But it's funny that this happened because it relates to exactly in a way how I handled the at least part of the negotiation with this item that you're going to see right here. So this is a set of 11 karate books. You might remember this. I also picked up at an estate sale. There are 11 in the set to begin with. It's a complete set. Plus I had an extra book that I found that I just threw in there from another series. And if you remember, when I went and I picked these at the estate sale, from the original bundle I picked up, one of them was missing. So I went back to the area to check if it was anywhere near that vicinity, and sure enough, I found it, brought it back, put it in the box, and now I have the complete set. The reason why that's important is I talk about this a lot. You want to be the one who has the most leverage in the negotiation, because whoever has the most leverage is the one who's going to get the best deal. So when you have a complete set, that's a powerful thing. People want complete sets. They really don't want something that's missing something. I mean, people will sometimes buy something that's missing if they have the other one laying around, or they feel like they could just go pick it up somewhere pretty easily. But, in general, people really want that complete set. Really helps sell the item. Now, people will sometimes buy items that are not complete, but they'll use that against you in the negotiation. So they'll throw you a low offer and they'll say, hey, the reason why I'm offering you low, I would have offered you more, but because it's not complete, that's why I'm offering you this amount. And so they're going to have more leverage in that situation because of that. So this situation, complete set, that puts a lot of cards in my favor. I had the items listed at $94.99. Based on my comps research, that was fair market value. These books sell very well individually, so having the complete set, I knew they were going to sell close to that amount. Now what happened is on Saturday, I received an offer for $75 and I counter offered the person at $85. Within minutes, I get another offer for $75 from a different buyer, a potential buyer. So in that situation, what I did is I sent the following message. Now, this message I do send to both buyers if I have not responded to each yet. Sometimes I'll go and look at my phone. I'll see, oh, I've got 2 offers from, for the same item. Sometimes it's 3. You could send this message to each person. So here's the message. Again, like you just saw, hello and thanks for your offer. But here's how things change up a little bit when I'm trying to play one buyer off the other. I have another offer that just came in at the same price. I've countered both of you at $84.99 with free shipping. Whoever responds first will get the books. Thank you. So what you could see here, what I've done is I have completely shifted, the sense of urgency in the negotiation from what the buyer thinks is their leverage, because think of what the buyer is thinking. A lot of buyers sell on eBay, so they know what it's like to get an offer in. And a lot of buyers will have the mindset that, you probably just want to get rid of your item, and you don't know if you decline my offer, if I'm going to counter you. Maybe I won't, maybe I'll just walk away. Or you don't know, Mr. Seller, if you counter offer me, if I'm just going to say nope and I'm just going to walk away. Now, a lot of new sellers get very, very worried about that. And as a result, they wind up selling items for much lower than what they can actually get out of them. And so my message to you, if you're doing that, especially if you're new, is to stop doing that, especially if you have items that you know, based on your research and knowledge of the item, is high in demand and low in supply. Or if it's high in demand and high in supply, that you've already got it at a very good price. So, in fact, you may have it for the best price currently on the market. So, those are all things you could use and you could mention when you're going back and forth in a negotiation with somebody. So, don't sell yourself short. Remember, you put a lot of time into these items to source them, to prep them, to take pictures, to ship them. Respect your time. Your time is money. And try to get the most you can out of the item. That doesn't mean you don't try to negotiate and you just stay fixed on your one price all of the time. But, here you go. Here's a perfect situation. I'm willing to come off $10 if you're willing to come up $10. But now I'm taking what you thought, I'm thinking this is the seller to the buyer, what you thought was, a sense of urgency you're putting on me to decide to accept an offer. I'm not only showing you by sending you a counteroffer that I'm confident in my item, I'm also telling you I've got somebody else who wants it, and whoever responds first is the one who's going to get it. So now, person's not expecting that, by the way. So now they're hit with an unexpected piece of news in which they now have to make a quick decision, because they know seconds count, and especially if it's an item that is high in demand and low in supply, the person knows they better respond quick, and chances are they're going to want to err on overpaying in their mind a little bit for the item, because they don't know when it's going to come up again. Especially maybe something they want to get for somebody as a gift, so keep that in mind as well. So when this happens, I could pretty much kick back and almost guarantee, there's no 100% guarantee, but I could almost guarantee that the sale is going to come through within a few seconds to a few minutes. And sure enough, within moments after sending this message to the person who sent in the second offer, it sold. And it was a nice transaction. Person said, thank you for making me a great deal. And I want to emphasize that. I've heard that a lot from buyers. They'll tell me after I send them a counteroffer, thank you so much for being willing to meet with me in the middle, make a great deal, that kind of stuff. They don't all say that, but some of them do. And that goes to show you that when they're sending you that initial offer, a lot of times they're just trying to test you to see whether or not you're willing to let it go for that low. So show confidence in your item and send a counteroffer when needed. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's a great offer that gets sent in initially, take it. I do that too. But I'm just saying, if it's lower than what you would really want and feel comfortable with, then send in that counteroffer. Be confident. So that's really it. I just wanted to pass that on to you in terms of playing buyers off of one another. It's a totally legit thing to do. What's not legit, just in case you were thinking this, don't do this next part. Don't make up that there's someone else who sent an offer and then tell that person that there's another person that made an offer and send this same kind of message. The reason you don't want to do that is because that person could technically call eBay and ask if somebody else made an offer. And if you're caught lying about that in the negotiations, you could potentially get in trouble for that. So you don't want to do that. You want to be honest anyway. Be an honest seller. Tell people things that are the truth. If someone sent you an offer, by the way, for $75 and the other person sent one in that was $73, then just change that the wording there from same price to similar price. But you want to hit them both with the same number, so you play them off one another. So hope this helps. If you wind up using this strategy, come back, let me know that. I'd love to hear that kind of stuff, that this is helping people out. That's why I do the videos after all. So let me know that in the comment section, or if you have other strategies or other things you like to say in these types of situations, I'd love to hear that too, because I learn a lot from all of you in the comment section. Want to make sure you know, make sure, this is just a separate but kind of related thing, make sure you're following me now on my Instagram account at Primetime Treasure. That's prime_time_treasure. I recently restarted my Instagram account. It kind of got wiped clean, and I had to start with a new name, as opposed to Primetime Treasure, which was all one word. Now we have the underscores in between, but it's really allowed me to kind of think fresh in terms of how I want to approach the account. And what I'm doing is I'm making more daily little video clips that are not available here on this channel. So they're like little 1-minute tips. So if you like the tips you're getting here, you want a quick 1-minute tip, come over there. I'm trying to do at least one of them a day, and plus I'm putting other stuff on there as well that you might find helpful and useful. So I hope to see you over there. Make sure you give a follow and come to my Facebook group, the Facebook Reselling Resource Center. If you're watching this on October 15th, you definitely want to come by and enter the contest that ends at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a free lighting kit that has a $50 market value. The link to join is down below. It's free to join. It's free to enter the giveaway. There are a few rules you have to look at. Just make sure you follow through on those, and you're good to go. So, and the winner will be announced on my Instagram feed sometime tomorrow evening. I haven't decided on the exact time yet. So a lot of exciting things are happening, and I'm glad that you're all part of it. So I'll see you all at the next video. Take care, everybody.